Recently, I hired a videographer, all right? And because I hired a videographer, I went to LinkedIn, you know that place that you've been hearing that you should have a presence on, right, Mary? She looked the other way, which is never a good sign. Now, I got 70 resumes on LinkedIn. 70 resumes from people just like you all over the world. Okay, great. Now, this was for videography, keep in mind. Of the 70 resumes, guess how many of them actually had video of their work on their LinkedIn profile? And if you were in my previous session, you cannot answer. The 5 of you that already heard this, okay? Take a guess. Okay? We had about 15. Now, is that good or bad? That's really dang bad because that's what they do, Casey. You know what I'm saying? They make videos and I can't tell if they really do or not because they haven't shown me the thing, which is the name of the game, Look. A resume is not the means for you to stand out any longer. Do not count on your resume to get you that job. You need to go beyond that mark, way beyond that mark. I'm asking you to get creative. I'm asking you to think outside the box, just like you saw right here. The obsession is trust. And if your obsession is trust, you need to say, what makes me different? What makes me unique? And how can I show that to these Marriott internationals of the world? How can I show them that I'm not like everybody else? Because if it's just a piece of paper, you are like everyone else. Don't be like everybody else. I am a media company that happens to sell swimming pools. I'm also a media company that happens to do speaking and consulting. Both these companies have full-time videographers. That guy right there. He, right there, that guy. He is my full-time videographer. Everybody say, hi, Patrick. Now, you say, I don't think we can afford a full-time videographer. I argue you cannot. You can't, how do you say that? Thank you. That's how. You know what I mean? Because if you can't show me, Chris, it doesn't exist. See, this is what I love about Charity Water. They are obsessed with showing the thing. That's why they always have a cameraman out in the field. That's also doing the video. That's also showing the story. They're doing so well so quickly because they're telling the story so much better and showing the story so much better. The problem is we say things like, well, I'm not good on camera. There's one big problem with that. Nobody cares you're not good on camera. They don't. They don't care if you can or cannot afford a videographer. They don't. All they care about is, can I see it enough to say, here's my money? That's all they care about. The reason why we've got 2 full-time videographers, we spend so much effort on video, is because I'm scared to death that virtual will hit and I'm going to be left behind. Don't be left behind. So it's disc golf
for here.
Today. It's the sport that nobody really knows about unless they play it and they get really into it. And this is my thing. It's my son's thing. It's my brother-in-law's thing. And, well, this is his thing.
The love and respect for me around here is amazing, Mark.
And this is we have 2 courses at our house, but we've never played in an actual bigger tournament. So this could be really ugly. Could be good. love this episode of The Balance because I think it's truly symbolic of at least what I'm trying to go after. There's three parts that make up a whole here. There's the concept of the professional, where I was speaking in Dallas and speaking to nonprofits. And then there's the side of the personal, where I'm able to spend this amazing time with family and with my son. We do a disc golf tournament. It's so much fun. And of course, my son beat me and he was amazing. And that for him was huge. And then there's the side of the give back, where I was able to speak at Virginia Tech and talk to their hospitality program and these youth that are getting ready to enter into the workforce. And to me, that's really, that's what it's all about. It's great to feel like you're hitting it on all ends. It doesn't always happen, right? It doesn't always happen, especially this time of year is tough because if you've been watching The Balance in the past, you've probably noticed at the beginning it was a lot of family, and it was that because that reflects the time of the year, summertime. As a speaker, my season basically is February, March, and April, and then it slows way down and it picks way back up and gets very, very busy in September, October, November, and that's where we are right now. And so it's super busy, but I think it's still critical that we find those special moments, that we plan those opportunities to do the things that make all the difference, like spend it with the family, like giving back. That's what this episode represents. And as always, I think that is the essence of The Balance.